Alright. I am starting part 2 of Suikoden. And hopefully this works, because I forgot my control, so I had to reset another control. Let's see. Bring that screen up. Oh, yep, it's working. Sweet. Yeah, I think last we left off, the group had just finished arresting. Hey Terry, how's it going? So they arrested raiders and reported back. And Ted left with the court magician to go see the court magician. And yeah, I think that's it so far. I need to bring up chat. I'm working on this. Yeah, things are pretty good, Terry. How's it going?
I'm alright, how are you?
Not too bad. Yeah, is that sound coming through, or is that I mean, not that anything's happening right now.
I can't hear the game, but I don't need to. I'm sure it's just background music and the
Yeah.
sound of the text box filling. It's most of those old school RPGs. Hearing the music was nice, but hardly necessary. Not like there's voice acting in it. It's all text based.
So how's stuff?
Oh yeah, pretty good. Been playing video games and watching YouTube, much to the surprise of everyone.
Yes. Same old, same old.
Pretty much.
No, I don't see why you wouldn't have the option of not helping. Like, yeah, your best friend's laying there, unconscious. What do you do?
Well, don't help. Weak-willed, nice guy are you? No. It's better for him if he does it himself.
He can get up.
Yeah. He's just not trying hard enough.
But yeah, I was saying in the last one, Ted is in part 4.
Okay.
Which I believe is the sequel to 1. Or the prequel to 1.
I should just do these things in order. Stop screwing around.
Yeah.
Having 4 before 1 is just silly.
Yeah, they got it all messed up. Because even like 1, 2, and 3 are in order, and then 4 goes back and doesn't tell you that it's gone back. It's just you stumble upon that knowledge. Like if you follow the lore of the games.
That's silly.
It's something you find out later, and it's like, that's kind of pointless.
Yes. The best well, I wouldn't say the best, but one of the best RPGs I ever played was Shadow Hearts Covenant. Did you ever play that one?
Shadow Hearts?
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
it's pretty funny. Like it's a decent game as well, but it's also funny, which makes it better. Um, it's just weird little things like one of the characters learns new moves whenever you find gay porn magazines and give them to the fashion designer, and then he'll design new clothes for your puppet, and each outfit for the puppet gives it different abilities. So you actually spend half the game looking for gay porn to give to this fashion designer.
Good lord.
Um, there's one guy who all his weapons are free because he's like this super strong guy, and he'll just pick things up and start using them as a weapon. So you're sort of like you'll go to the Colosseum and you're like, you know what? Throw away his old weapon, just grab one of the pillars of the Colosseum and sling it over his shoulder. It's like that's his new weapon now. Like ridiculous things like that.
No. And
I've heard of that. I can't remember if I played it.
And I got the. Well, it happened to be on a Steam sale that my friend was telling me about, so I got it for like $250.
Yeah.
And then I got the. I figured I'd get the add-ons with it, the additional content. Since
Sure.
it was an additional story for $5, I was like, whatever.
Yeah, why not? If it's only $5.
It turns out that it's not really a traditional RPG, but it gives you. You have a map to go to, and then that's where you fight.
Okay.
And then the story is just told around that.
Okay, I can hear you again. Everything went dead for a bit. I wasn't sure if it was my side or yours, but
It was mine.
okay. Because I just refreshed the YouTube page and it didn't load, so I thought maybe something had gone wrong at my end.
Looks like we're back up.
Okay, good.
This is the part where he says he's
Yeah.
going to go help, but he ends up turning everyone in.
I'm going to be very disappointed if at the end of the series Ted doesn't start telling his children how he met their mother.
And it's got to be voiced by Bob Saget.
Of course. And if not him, someone else named after a Street Fighter character.
Yeah.
I hope there's an actor out there whose name is actually Zangief. That would be awesome.
And that buys a quick pause because I want to look that up. IEF.
I'm not seeing. Oh no, Zangief Medved. There you go.
Alexander Volk Zangief.
So there's a
Oh,
couple.
that's a fake character.
No, well, there's an actor called Zangief Medved who was known for the Dragon Phoenix Chronicles.
Huh.
So there you go. Get him to do the voiceover if Bob Saget is not available.
Alright, so let's go back to...
There's unfortunately no information about this guy on IMDb, just his name and the one thing that he was in.
Sort of like Johnny Hellcat, the actor.
Yeah. If you go to my IMDb page, basically says I was on a couple of episodes of Minions and one episode of Monkey in the Morning, or something like that. But it's very, very incomplete. It's not like every single time I've been on Minions. It's like, here's 4 times that Terry was on Minions. Like, yeah, great.
So yeah, it's funny if when you finish this game and start the next one, you can actually pick up this character from this game into that one. You just stumble upon him, and he has the same, like I think he has the same experience level as the game, as when you finish the game.
Cool.
And he is just overpowered.
I'll bet.
Sort of like Ted, like with Ted in 4. Once you get him, he is essentially just a powerhouse.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how many people play these games for the challenge. I kind of think that having a powerhouse character would just let you progress through the story faster, which is kind of what most people probably want.
Actually, this game can be beat just with pretty much anyone. I mean, it just depends on who you pick. But as long as you have, your recovery characters, and then your fighters, and your the magic users, kind of with any RPG, it's good, well balanced. But as long as you keep it balanced, it's fine. It's not like what was it in? I think it's in 2 where you can recruit squirrels, and then in 3 you can recruit Shiba Inus.
Okay. And Della Hayes is in chat saying that I'm echoing, so I don't know what's causing that, but I'm sure I'm interesting enough that hearing everything twice is actually a good thing.
It's probably a bit on my spot. Going through and... Right. Dual Terrys.
Yes, now in stereo. It's funny, got so many tabs open. This one is called Killing Tim. Because
it's cut off.
Yeah. I'm looking at my IMDb page. For Monkey in the Morning, I'm listed under thanks because I made a couple of super chats.
Yeah.
So I'm being credited as a donor.
Nice. So does someone make that, or is that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steven Sperling is the guy who cares enough to do the IMDb stuff. And he's doing a fairly terrible job because I've been on Minions a lot more than twice. Yeah, it says the only episode of Minions I've been on is the 500 stream, which is not quite true.
Yeah, you've been on quite a few more than that.
Yeah. Where am I? Yeah, Minions of the Zoo himself dash Minion Nightstream 500. But that's my only Minions of the Zoo credit. Maybe I should start saying everything twice, just to fuck with Della Hayes.
Good luck.
How's it going, Derek?
Not so bad. Now that work's done for the day.
That's good.
Yep. I am literally covered. Well, except for my left arm, my other 3 limbs are covered in fucking donut glaze.
That's probably not the best way to
At least I sure hope that's donut glaze.
yeah.
Better fucking be donut glaze, or I'm gonna be. You know what? I almost hope it isn't, so I don't have to work anymore. Fucking rights. You know what? Fucking not even a month and a massive sexual harassment charge. I'd go for that. If this is the worst I got, yeah, I'd go for that.
That's yeah, you might get to sue them and
I mean, it's only on my clothes, so it's not the worst.
Yeah. But make sure you sue them for mental trauma as well, so you get more money.
Oh, buddy, I'll just start acting like Toasted.
There you go. They'll believe that you're really retarded.
They'll believe I got fucked up by this.
I don't have any friends. I'm a survivor.
I'm bigger than the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? Jesus fucking Christ. Get off the fucking cross, bud. We need the wood.
Wait. In his defense, not one of the Jews in the Holocaust got kicked off Twitter. Not one. So they don't know what he's going through.
Well, you can't get kicked off something you were never on.
That's beside the point.
That's the only point, Terry. That's the only point.
It is a factually correct statement to say not one of the Jews killed in the Holocaust got kicked off Twitter.
Because they were Jewish and were allowed on Twitter.
Just because they were dead 70 years before it was invented is
I was not bringing that point at all. I was just saying they
Tomato,
weren't allowed on it because they were Jewish.
Hey, Fuki.
How's it going, Foogie?
Iggy.
But that was one of the hardest videos to watch. That Toasted Network drivel. He's pretending to cry and then.
Oh, you think that was hard to watch? Imagine how many times I watched it while fucking clipping my own video.
I was gonna say, that's what Jacob was saying. He's like, if you think that's bad, try editing that shit together.
No shit, right? Fucking the whole day. I could almost fucking, by the end of the day of making that video, I could almost recite word for word that fucking video.
Oh, that's really terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about the Hey Guys video that I made. And that was just a simple, I'm going to take this 5-second section and I'm just going to put Camel here, me here, and that's it. And just in that one spot, I was like, oh my God, I need to have a drink next time I do this.
Yeah. Yeah, because it looks so easy when it's such a small project, but when you go to do it, it's like, fucking hell. All this work for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, it
That's
was about,
what I make content.
to make sure everything was as it was. It's about an hour. That was about an hour long thing to do, including like downloading the video from like point A to point Z.
Yeah.
Download, clipping, placing, and then making sure it's, you know.
I even did something I usually forget to do with my videos when I made the toasted one, and that made it worse, which was I had to rewatch it after I was done to make sure I didn't fuck up in the editing process before I posted it.
These are all excellent reasons why I'm glad I don't make videos.
I wouldn't call what I made a video. I would call it a stupid waste of time.
And how much time did you waste on it?
I'm not at liberty to disclose that information.
Exactly.
Why do you think I said a stupid waste of time?
By not doing that, I have more video game and YouTube time. And like, I can let other people do all the work, and I can just consume the content.
To be fair, I was quite content with playing video games until the video game did not want me playing it. And I had to find something else to do.
Video games are fickle creatures at times.
Yeah. And it couldn't have waited till I finished the attack. No, it had to be right as the attack was landing on my opponent. It's like, hey, we're gonna crash, okay? Yeah, bye.
That has happened to me on numerous occasions.
It was the last attack. It would have taken away all my opponent's health. I would have won the match. And then all it needed to do was tell me the fucking points I got for it and then save. But no. One right in the middle of a final Kamehameha. Crash.
God.
Yeah, I was playing .hack GU earlier, and
Oh, fuck you.
I had just gotten a really strong weapon that I was like, oh yeah, I could actually use this. And then as I was about to go get out of the map I was in, it crashed on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, that.
How far are you in that game?
I'm in part 2, and I think I'm pretty close to the end.
Cool.
My guys,
Any good?
I'm at level 90 right now.
Isn't it any good?
It's alright, yeah. It's
Because I got excited. I have it, I just can't play it without playing it on my laptop and very slowly.
Yeah, it's got some good cutscenes to it. It's not like the first ones at all. They
There's
changed
more?
a lot of the controls.
There's more.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty predictable.
Yeah,
I've never played
make it
that
very
series.
There was one show that one game I was thinking of that I saw. I think it was Game Ranks that did a thing on it, where they're talking about as you're progressing through this thing. It's a survival game, and as you're progressing through, you can't do anything that your characters don't know about. So all of your characters have to like talk to each other.
Yeah.
Before the story can progress.
That's interesting. That's a novel way of doing it.
Because like where you'll see, like you'll have a cutscene of a guy of a villain coming up a mountain after you guys, and you have a chance to build up that thing. Well, it won't let you do it unless you get all of your people together, and at least one person has to know that villain is coming up the hill. So the one person can tell the one person, and they can tell two people who can tell four, and so on through the group.
What game is this?
I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
But it seems pretty interesting because I think it's the same. Yeah. I think it's the same premise. Oh no! It's they crash on a mountain, and it's like alive, essentially, but you're not eating each other, I guess.
It's yeah, no, it sounds like an interesting idea for a game where that sharing of information is actually a gameplay element. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it would be a good mechanic for that game, because that way it doesn't feel kind of like... It doesn't feel cheating.
Yeah. What are you doing on that?
I'm scrolling through Twitter, and I happened to find a post leading to Matthew Lillard, the actor. I'm scrolling through his timeline, and he retweeted a tweet someone retweeted of Tommy Laren's tweet from Halloween, where she dressed up as AOC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just needs to stop.
Which one?
Tommy Lauren.
Oh, yeah?
Like, she's... Yeah.
Pretty spot on, though.
Yeah, I don't know her well enough to like or dislike her. I've seen, like, some of her stuff, but not enough to really form an opinion.
It's enough to know that she's sad. She's hot, but she's sad.
Yeah. I mean, I like the eye candy, I beat it.
I'm amused by the whole concept of this No Nut November. Like, why would anyone do that?
I think it started as it's just one of those things that started off as a joke.
Probably. Like, a bunch of guys complaining about how horny they are. Well, you chose it.
Just wait till the first week of December when you find out when you see all the liars celebrating that they made it through the months.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a tough month, eh? Yeah. I totally didn't do it. No, me neither, man. Yeah. Fuck.
But I don't get, like, to what avail? What is the point? Other than to...
And I'll Google it.
one of the advantages of it is there's a lot of pictures of attractive ladies where people are trying to cause other people to fail the challenge. Like, yep, you keep trying to do that. I'll keep enjoying the.
That's gonna suck for guys in relationships with fucking this cocky women, you know, fucking. Hey babe, you ready tonight? Bitch, it's November. You know I ain't doing that shit. comes out of the bathroom wearing brand new lingerie. You sure? Woman, I will fuck.
No, I told my girlfriend about it, and she's like, "That's not a thing, is it?" And I go, "Let me show you." And then we went onto Twitter, and it was the first thing trending.
If you can think about it, it's a thing, and if it's not, shut up, or it will be soon.
Yeah. I find it fascinating that anyone would subject themselves to it for no real reason.
What? Okay, that's a bullshit rule right there. Birthday sex is also included in disqualification.
Oh, yeah.
That's just mean right there, you know? I mean, I don't participate, and my birthday is nowhere near November, but that's just mean.
Yeah, that's gotta be a day pass at least.
That's gonna be a one-time pass, you know, like just the one birthday set, then boom, you're gone. That should be a pass. Cause like 11 out of 12 months, really, that's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as my birthday is in November, I mean, not that I have neither girlfriend nor participation in this event, but on principle, I think it should be.
Exactly.
You get one on your birthday.
Yeah, I mean that's just common sense. It's just common courtesy, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw someone had apparently made an 11-hour response video because someone didn't like the Joker movie.
Really?
I don't know if it's real, but I saw a screenshot of a YouTube video with the duration is 11 hours.
My question is, how long does it take them to upload that video?
Exactly, yeah. But it could have been a fake image. I didn't really dig into it. The point was that they spent 11 hours talking about why this one woman was wrong for not liking the Joker movie.
And I think I found the origin, Terry. Triple M came out of the fat movement. I think I found the origin of Triple M.
Oh yeah.
No Nut November came out of the No Fap movement, which began on Reddit, with guys encouraging each other to give up masturbation. Indeed, the No Fap Reddit began in 2011 when one Redditor discovered a study that argued men who abstained from masturbating saw huge spikes in their testosterone levels after a week. While initially built merely on this foundation, the NoFap community has become linked to wider sexism and misogyny, blah, 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 and
Well, everything is sexist, so this can be as well, why not? But, yeah, no, it seems strange to me that anyone would want to give that up. I mean, why? One.
They said apparently it's for higher testosterone levels.
Surely there's better ways, easier ways. I'm sure you can get pills that boost testosterone if that's Like if you have a medical lack of testosterone, or take pills, I'm sure they'll be readily prescribed. You better go to a doctor.
Basically.
Yes,
Trans pills from a doctor. Not even.
just say you're trans and they'll give you all the testosterone pill you want.
Exactly. Now you're thinking like.
Yeah. Like, I'd like to transition to male. Like, aren't you already? Yeah, I want a double transition. I want to be double male. Like,
I want to do a
I want to
transition.
Male to super male.
exactly.
Well, they have female to female transition. You can do a male to male, I'm sure.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Well, I
would like to transition from beta male to alpha male, please.
I've always made the joke that I'm a trans man because at the age of 18, I transitioned from a boy to a man. So,
Here you go.
I have in fact transitioned.
Since I'm here, I'm going to save that state.
You going to play the cup game and get infinite money again?
No, that's a further time now.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna put a kibosh on it because in about 15 minutes I gotta go pick up my kids.
These kids need to learn how to get home by themselves.
Oh, that reminds me. Seeing that picture there. Where did I have that? Please tell me I said, yes.
Let's see if this works.
Hashtag damn the emus. Exactly. Well said, Johnny.
Yeah. You read the...
There we go. Remember when you said you wanted a tramp stamp version for him?
That's nice. I wonder if he's even seen it yet.
That picture that I just showed? No one has.
No, when he's down Gamora's leg.
Oh, yeah. I like that setup, though. Fucking Gamora's just 3 pieces of, or 3 people in one. Fucking Prospero, Jack, and Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so what are you guys up to today?
What's that?
I don't know.
What do you guys got planned today?
I will be playing video games and watching YouTube, again, to the surprise of all.
Hopefully I'll be doing somewhat the same.
I hope so. I will be chipping away at ukulele too. I've got like maybe 13 stages left. I've done, 27 out of 40, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get some of those stages done.
I'm hoping to continue on with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
It's I've stolen Saint Fugi's plans. You should have copyrighted them. That's your fault, not mine.
You take your plans, write them down, and then you mail them to yourself.
To be fair, Terry, since you're in Australia and ahead of us time-wise, they were probably your plans first.
Probably, yeah. I'm a benevolent dictator. I will allow others access to my excellent plan. It's I wonder how specifically Saint Fugi's plan like matches mine. If he's also playing ukulele too and has 13 stages to go, that would be quite impressive.
Right.
He adds drinking and makes it better. Drinking would diminish your performance in the video games. It's a trap.
Depends on how much you drink.
It's not going to help your performance unless you're
No.
Del Hayes or Irving Twin, who rejects sobriety and adopts.
Inebriation.
Yes, that's the word I was trying to think of. Yeah. You can't function unless you're slightly out of it.
Well, not very well, at least.
Wow, one. I'm looking to see how that transition went when because apparently studio mode makes things a lot easier when you do transitions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I didn't realize was a thing. So you could set up a source in OBS and then open studio mode and then you set up you put up studio mode,
Internet? You don't dictate my life.
you don't tell me how to live, Mom.
You're not my real dad.
And yeah, I've never actually played Call of Duty, which Fugi is saying that with some anger and alcohol he could be very good at. And like, I've never played it, so I would be terrible.
I only played Call of Duty mostly for the zombies. Like I had a friend who my best friend played it, so I played it with him too. But otherwise, it was just mostly I only ever bought the ones that had the zombies on it, and it was mostly just so I could play the zombie games.
Fair enough. I don't know. I've just never been good at first-person shooters and never had that much interest in them. So it was just never on my radar.
Fair.
Are we back?
I think so.
Yep.
Looks like it on my end.
Yep, we're back. Yeah. And like I said, I was never very good at it, but when I played it on the Wii, I fucking owned that shit.
Yeah.
Playing it on the Xbox or anything else, like Call of Duty, fuck, no. I'm just as bad as I always have. I get some kills every now and again, but I'm not like the worst, but I'm far from the best. Mm-hmm. But when I play it on the Wii, the only way I'm as bad as I am on any other console is if I were to use the gun shape controller, like take the Wii stick and put it in the gun mod controller. That was the only time I was ever bad at it on the Wii.
I mean, I don't know if they did it in Call of Duty, but Nintendo has been known to fake online interactions by having you play against bots and pretending that it's against other people. So, like, if there was that much of a difference, maybe that's what they were doing.
Could have been, but there was too much smack talk.
Okay, because in the mobile version of Mario Kart, they've got like usernames as if they're real people, but they're all bots because Nintendo, I think at this point, hasn't added true multiplayer into the game. So they let you play quote unquote multiplayer where you can play against, Mario Lover 999, and you'll think it's a real person, but it's just a bot. And then you'll win all the time. You'll think, "Damn, I'm good at this." But yeah, it's because you're not beating other people. You're just beating the computer.
Yeah, no, and I get that. And when we played on the Wii, there were times when we did practice matches with the bots and stuff like that when we couldn't find a full enough lobby. But so yeah, I know what you're saying. Like they would create bots with like they would just pull usernames from the database and stuff like that, and just assign them to bots.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
ghosts, like with time trials and shit like that.
Well, I didn't never do the time trials. It was just more like just the team death matches or free for alls and stuff like that.
Ah,
Because you know that terrible game Fortnite. Apparently, they do the same thing, where they will add bots with like realistic looking usernames, so that you think you're playing against other people when you're not.
See, that's where the joke's on them. I don't even think I'm playing against real people if I am.
no, I was playing Mortal Kombat X, and every once in a while I'll do an online fight, at least a couple. And I did a statistic match where it's like they place you where you'll more likely to, someone your skill level.
Yeah.
And
Ranked matches do that.
my my win-loss record is 0-8 because I am awful against playing against people. And the guy they put me up against, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Oh, not too bad." And it posted his win-loss. He was 108-12, and he just starts laughing. He's like, "Man, you're gonna die!" Like,
Dick.
and he goes, I go, "Yeah, it's a good thing my premiums are up." And I go, "Thanks, Obama." And he actually he started laughing at that, and I took that opportunity to like actually start attacking then.
Nice.
And that was about as good as I did. Like,
One good shot. Well, at least you made it count.
You should play against Blind Press when she does her gaming streams. I mean, it might even the odds if your opponent can't see what they're doing.
yeah, I am awful.
I am good against the computer, which trains you to be bad against real people.
Basically.
Now there was we went over to my friend's brother's apartment, and he had a friend who I think it was Deadly Alliance or something like that.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys want to play?" And he had this whole gaming setup, like chair and all this shit. And we're like, "Oh yeah, okay, I guess we've got time to kill." And like he just spent the entire time just like, it's if you lose, you pass the control.
Yeah.
And so he spent a lot of time playing against us. And I finally, just on luck alone, ended up beating him.
Cool.
And he took it so personally.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he's just showing... I figured he was just showing us how it's done. And so I'm just goofing around, and I'm like, I'm going to fucking die anyway. And so I won the first round. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. And then he won the second one. And I kind of buckled up and started goofing around in the third one until he got about halfway through, and I'm like, all right, I might actually get this. And yeah, I got him. I didn't do any fatalities or anything because I didn't know how to do them. And yeah, he's like, all right, well, when it gets back to my turn. And I immediately lost after that. So I was like...
Yeah, I know. I hate people who take winning that seriously that they get like legitimately upset like with the person who beat them. Like that's not the entire point of playing is to beat the other person.
Yeah. Well, it's like you see those people who freak out. Those people that freak out when they lose their games.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've broken controls, but I've never broken entire consoles.
Oh god. And yeah, Figgy is saying that he sucks at fighters too. He was meant to play blind, but never set it up. And yeah, like blind would kick my ass straight up. Even without vision, she would kill me easily. And that's because when you play against the computer, it lets you fall into very bad habits that are they're not good things to do. It's just that the computer will let you get away with them, so you don't get punished out of enough to stop doing them. And so yeah, you if I played against any other person that was competent, I'd just get destroyed because I've got all the bad habits that playing against the computer will let you develop.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Easy.